Hello and welcome to Sobe Show, my weekly episode of the power of mindset and wealth creation, which is this week's topic. Sunil, thank you again for joining. I'm gonna just talk to them about a little bit about you, who you are, and let our audience know who you are. And then if there's anything else you'd like to add, then please do add it there. Just want to say hi, Surinder. Thank you for joining as well. So let me tell you a little bit about Sunil Patel. He has an amazing story which I want to share with you as well. So Sunil dropped out of university broke, used his student loan to invest in books and property, and within 12 years became a millionaire. Now he invests in property in the UK and Dubai, is a motivational speaker and event promoter. He is the founder of Awaken Your Greatness Within, and I think this is on your third one now, isn't it?
Yes,
That's coming up. He is also the founder of Integrity Events Limited, where Eric Thomas and Althea Grant will be speaking in 2019 in London on personal development and motivation. So exciting. Can't wait. We're going to talk more about that as well as we go on. And in his spare time, Sunil loves music, and I know he loves music because he's always going on about music. He loves boxing, nature, spirituality, snooker and pool. Hi Simon Hall, thank you for joining. So so thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we go on?
Just one of my mottos is I don't work 9 to 5, I work start to finish.
Love it.
So this is 4:30 come up to 5 and this is when we're going to start to finish, and I'm going to give you as much value as I can give. It's awesome to be here. Thank you for inviting me on this show.
No problem. Thank you. Can one of you actually type that in for me in the comments box? So we don't work 9 to 5, we work to start to finish. I just want that so I can tag it. Thank you. Okay, so let's go into today's topic. So what is meant by having the right mindset? Can you change your mindset, Sunil?
Yes, your mindset can be changed, but it's not easy. Because you could have habits running from 4 billion years of DNA.
Wow.
So I believe in DNA and evolution because the evidence is there. So you might have some habits that are hard to break, and that could have been started from your great grandparents. So it takes a massive amount of courage and strength to get your mindset on the right path. But definitely your mindset can be changed.
Yeah.
Yes,
definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
And so why is it important to have the right mindset?
Mindset is everything. So your attitude leads to what you're going to do in life, what you're going to achieve. Now, from school, from college, from university, our mindset, in my opinion, is controlled and conditioned. You go to school at 9, you finish at 3, the bell rings, you finish, you go to university, you start at 9, you finish at 5. And then, you're not taught thank you, Surinder, we're not taught financial education in university and schools because the system's designed to keep you in debt.
Yeah.
The system's designed to keep you in debt, guys. So you can definitely condition your mindset, but it's not easy because you have to take away. It's like if I ask you to clean your garage.
Yeah.
If I said to clean your garage and take out everything that's orange in the garage, like could take you hours and hours. But if I said take everything out of the garage, it'll be easier. So when you're working with mindset, it's better just to leave all the conditioning from before and start afresh, which is easier said than done.
But how would we, I know we're going to come on to that, which is the next sort of question. So how important is mindset in business and in life in general?
So mindset is a very broad term.
Yeah.
I see mindset as focus, okay? Focus. Now, a human being, when he focuses or she focuses on one thing with complete intensity, complete focus, you can achieve miracles, right?
Yes.
When you focus on one thing day and night, one thing, like you might fail, but your focus is so deep, you can achieve miracles. Because I believe humans, we are part of the universe looking at itself. We are part of creation looking at itself. So with focus, you can achieve amazing things. So mindset is basically focus with nothing else distracting you. Like, I'll give you guys a tip. Now, when I'm finding it hard with distractions from mobile phones, televisions, gossip, you can't escape, right? 10 years ago, I could escape. Nobody can text me, phone me. There's a landline in my house. You can't escape now. So when the going gets tough, and I run three companies, guys. When the going gets tough, and try this. I'm telling you, just try it. When you're not doing what you're supposed to do, if you're writing a book or you're starting a business, put an alarm on your phone or on your clock for 90 minutes. Yeah. Write down what task you're going to work on, and go to hell and go and work on that task for 90 minutes.
Right. Okay.
Right. Don't let no email, no mobile phone, no distractions, nothing. You just focus on that goal. I built companies with that formula. Right. So 90-minute rule.
So
I call it a 90-minute rule, guys. Try it. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, put an alarm, 90 minutes, and do what you got to do. And if you're not going to do what you're going to do, then sorry to say, but you deserve failure. Right? A lot of people, they think life is easy, like everything comes easy. Making money or doing stuff in life, it's not easy. Life's not easy ride, and you have to suffer. But when you finish the 90 minutes of what you enjoy, what you're supposed to do, endorphins will come in your mind like a drug. Endorphins is a real natural high. And sometimes I'll start 90 minutes and I'll do what I'm supposed to do, and I'll carry on for another half an hour. But the CEOs of top companies in the world go into the office in the morning, 90 minutes focused, nobody disturbing them, secretaries outside, no one's allowed to disturb them, half an hour break, another 90 minutes, and then the day starts.
Right, yes. So do you think that how you said about focusing on the 90 minutes should be done more in the morning when the mind is fresh?
Anytime. Now there's I have my own theories, because I like to think a lot about, analyze things, break it down. It doesn't matter. You don't have to wake up 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. There's this thing where wake up early and you're ahead of the game. It's true. Don't get me wrong. I'm a late starter, right? So I start work about 11, but I will finish 11 at night. I don't work 9 to 5, I work start to finish. If you can get the same work done, if you wake up 11 o'clock and you work till 11 at night, because that's the time you are really fresh, and you got the work done, it's the same as you wake up 4 a.m. and you finish at 4 p.m.
Yes.
So there's a lot of things going, wake up early. No, you just get the damn work done. Just
depending on your own body and sort of how your sleep patterns are.
But you will have to get up earlier when your businesses get bigger, because you have to be in the 9 to 5 clock of the financial world. It stops at 5. But it's just a theory of mine. Just get the damn thing done.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Surinder, thank you for sending your comments. So as he said, we don't work 9 to 5, but start to finish exactly. Let me just read a few more. So I'm going to talk about Adi says how to do. Okay, yeah, Adi, we're good. Keep watching. We will be explaining that to you. Sylvia says, I couldn't agree more with that. Yes, the system is designed to keep many in debt. Absolutely, Sylvia, you really hit the nail on the head there as well. So, so we do have a competition for you guys. So I want to say that to you. So, it gives you enough time to actually see who can win that. So, one lucky winner, all I need you to do is to share this video 3 times on your platform. And the first person who comments in the box will just say to me, shared 3 times. As long as you've done that, the first person that does it will win. So, the competition is one lucky winner will get 2, not 1, but 2 VIP tickets to Awaken Your Greatness 3, which is valued at £80, which Sunil kindly has offered as a complimentary for today's show. So I'm really happy and that's on the 15th of December. So if you're free on the 15th of December, want to set your life for 2019 and start fresh, this is the one that you definitely want to. And Surinder says shared 3 times. Thank you, Surinder, for that. And so the lucky winner will win 2 VIP tickets to Awaken Your Greatness 3, valued at £80 on the 15th of December. So it's a great way to start your year.
And I'm spontaneous. The first, second, and the third will get 2 tickets each.
Oh, wow. There you are.
6 tickets, all right?
I wasn't expecting that.
First, second, and third. the first, second, third people who share this the most, we're
That
going to
we can-
analyze it. I'm going to give you 2 tickets each.
Oh,
VIP
wow.
tickets.
VIP tickets, guys. Amazing.
You can go to the website. People are buying those
I
tickets
can't
at
even
those
get
prices.
a ticket.
No, you
But
come
we'll
in.
talk
She's
about that
spoken
later.
there.
I
Awaken your greatness.
Yes, I know.
Of course
Yeah.
you can come for free anytime.
Okay, so going on to this shed. Oh, thank you, Parish. Thank you for sharing
Hi,
as
bro.
well.
Parish Woodyard is a good friend of mine.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. And hi. And let us know what your thoughts are as well on mindset and also wealth creation as well. Great to hear from you guys. So how can we improve our mindset? Can you give us 5 ways we can do that?
Okay, 5 ways. So
Yeah.
I've given you the 90-minute rule. So 5 ways to improve your mindset.
Yeah.
Number 1 is take all responsibility, right?
Yeah.
And don't blame no one. Blaming is for losers.
Okay.
Blaming is for losers. You take responsibility. If your life's not in the direction it's going, it's your fault.
Okay.
Once you stop blaming people, you take responsibility for everything, even your business, your staff. If your staff are not doing the work properly, it's your fault because you're not leading them properly.
Right.
You're not managing your staff properly. What people do is shout at the staff and blame the staff when it's your fault. You didn't lead them right. You've done something wrong.
Right, okay.
So number 1 is don't blame people. Take responsibility.
Okay.
Number two is go to a quiet place by yourself. Even if you have to go on holiday by yourself, doesn't really matter. Go wherever you feel peaceful. Sit down with a pen and paper and ask yourself, what do you want to do with your life? With no distractions, nothing, no influences from your parents, your friends, society, television, newspapers, social media. Everyone's got likes and this and that, and ask yourself in your heart, right? So number 2 is ask yourself, what do you want to do with your life in a quiet place when you're peaceful? Number 3, to improve your mindset, you need a strong body, right? Number 1 is your health. Okay, look, I'm 47 years old, right?
No.
I'm 47, and I
Wow.
have to raise the bar, and I have to do 15 hours a day sometimes, right? But I know I have to keep my body strong. So once or twice a week, I put myself through some bit of very rigorous exercise, right? So health comes first. If you got no health, you can't build no business. You can't. How are you gonna sit and concentrate on your work when your health is not good? So get your health and get strong. Yeah, get strong. Whatever you've got to do, you need strength. Strong body leads to strong work ethics. Strong work stamina leads to strong mind.
Yeah, because I suppose it releases endorphins, right? That
Yes.
the body our body requires.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see lots of work people really, really overweight, eating sandwiches 24/7, 5 cans of Red Bull, and they think that's helping them. No. I got more. I'm not saying I'm a super health freak. I do everything in moderation, yeah. But I try to monitor my health because I need my stamina, right? So that's 3. Number 4, mindset. Number 4, don't think a book's gonna do it for you. Some people, they read. I'm not insulting my friends, yeah. Some people read Think and Grow Rich 5-10 times, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They read all these books and they think, they have a coach. I'm not saying coaching's bad. Some people go to coach because they don't want to do the goddamn work, right? So number 4 is like, again, you taking responsibility, not like relying on the coach. Like, people gonna let you down in life, right? Your friends, your family, a lot of people can let you down, but don't let yourself down. So number 4 is to be a best friend to yourself.
Best friend, yeah. I like
And
that one.
don't let yourself down, because if you let yourself down, you're finished. Life can be so cruel and vicious, and if you are fighting against yourself, the whole world's gonna just knock you from place to place. And number 5, you need massive, exciting goals. Massive, exciting goals, but not money. All right, I'm a multi-millionaire, and I'm not saying that to show off, right? You need exciting goals that get you juiced up in the morning, and then become the person you have to become to achieve that goal. Become who you have to become. 100% confidence in your abilities, And I mean, don't just say it, you have to believe that you're the best. I say I'm the best in certain industries and people say I'm arrogant. No, in business and in life, in business you don't have an ego and pride. It's a very bad thing to have in business, an ego and pride.
Yeah.
If you've got ego and pride, it's going to mess up your business because people are going to control you, right? So take away ego and pride from business. The other things I don't know, but so that's the five things there, maybe more, maybe 6.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, there's a 5 tips, or just a bit more than 5 for you on terms of how you can improve your mindset. If you are using something as well, then please do share it in the comments box below. So I'd love to hear what you do to create a beautiful mindset to help you in terms of your business and life in general, because we can all collectively learn from one another as well. So keep letting me know, because I love to hear it. Okay, so thank you for that, Sunil. How can we create wealth, and how important is mindset around wealth? Now, we talk about wealth, but do you want to explain what wealth is?
Wealth, not success, wealth. You mean financial wealth?
Just wealth in general. I suppose wealth is more general, isn't it, for everything in our lives?
So I'd say true wealth is not money, not the financial, not diamonds, golds and pearls, right? True wealth is rising up every time you fall down.
Sorry, guys.
Was it off from before?
Yes.
Oh, God.
That's okay.
My voice was quite close.
Sorry.
You should hear me more clearer now.
You carry on. I'll sort this out.
Yes. So true wealth is rising up every time you fall. I respect people that's been through horrific situations in their lives, and as long as they keep getting up and rising up, that is true wealth for me. That's true wealth. The ability to rise up every time you fall. And can I give these guys a golden nugget?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll give you something.
Yes, please.
For the right person, I want to shift this
Yes.
something. I want to shift something out, right? If you take this on board, you will be successful.
Yes, we're hearing it.
Right?
Rolls.
And write this down. Yeah, write this down.
I'm gonna write. I'm writing.
This is so deep. It's so deep, and it's so true, right? If you can go from failure to failure to failure to failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm, your success will come. I go from failure and I'm upbeat. Next thing, okay, upbeat. People go to failure and their body language goes down and they slump down. Failure. They blame the system, blame the economy. The real successful people, the people that actually went to the moon, designed the light bulb, right? 1,000 times he failed, right? Designed the engine, real successful. And this is true. The people that actually got us to the moon, one of the things that one of the scientists had those days was he went from failure to failure to failure to failure without never losing enthusiasm. Your friends think you're mad. They think you're crazy.
They think, how can you keep
I'm
that?
doing Eric Thomas in London. It took me 3 months of negotiations with Eric Thomas's team to get that show organized, right? And I never could lose my enthusiasm because people feel your energy. If you lose enthusiasm, right?
I wrote it.
So when you're struggling, if you guys are struggling out there, just remember these words that, man, if as long as I keep enthusiastic, my time's going to come. That's one of the secrets of success.
So tell us, now that you've mentioned about having enthusiasm after failure, and it's great, how do you keep that enthusiasm? Is there a daily practice that you do? Is there something that you do to keep that? Because it's very easy for a lot of us to not, to kind of dwell in a...
I'll give you a real example. Now, say I failed my driving test a few times, right? But I've got this. Why are you laughing?
I'm joking.
I said few times.
A few times? What's a few times?
Have you failed as well? No. So I'm done when she's clever.
No comment.
I can't laugh at your interviews,
I know,
man.
sorry. How many times?
Listen. A few times. It was not like 10, yeah?
Okay.
It was like 2 or a bit over 3. All right, I failed 3. You're messing up the interview now.
I'm joking, sorry.
Yes. I'm being honest to the people, right?
Okay.
If I said 2 and it's not 2, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, you got me off track, man.
Yeah, so you were saying
You're
about...
going to laugh at me more.
No, I'm not going to laugh at you. I was just playing. I wouldn't do that. I failed in many things in my life as well. So you were saying about Yeah, so once you
Right,
fail,
so my
what you
point
do-
is this before sober knocked me off track, laughing at me, yeah? See, I'm sensitive as well.
Oh, I was
Listen,
joking. It was
listen. No joking, be nice.
Oh, okay.
Right, straight away, when I failed the driving test, I went back and I just reapplied straight away. Because what happens to me if I fail something, I got no time to muck about. I'll go and apply again.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I'm in a business deal or the finance is not coming through or the one bank lets me down, I've done 2 months work with a bank for a couple £100,000 and didn't come through, right? I'm back on the horse again. I ain't got time to dwell, right? So one failure, I go to the next. So I fail, but the stubbornness inside is like, within a second, how do I apply again? How do I apply again? You need that. Because of course you're going to fail. Who goes through life without failing? Nobody can go through life without failing.
Each and every one of us, and I think it shapes us as well. I don't think we should see it as failure either, right? We should see it as just an experience, as something that is, what's the lesson learned in that situation, and then take that lesson and move on with it and to the next stage of your life, and that's the only way you're going to grow.
See, one thing, okay, I'm a successful person, I have massive, like social media is growing and I'm doing well, I've got a lot of assets, but I'm not here to say I'm perfect. That's why I said I failed my driving test 3 times, because some people say I failed, let me say I failed once, so I look clever, I look really smart. Look, the guys with the ties and the suits and they go in with all these motivational posts every single day, they ain't got no wealth. A lot of people teaching wealth creation, they ain't got wealth, but they hype it up, they're showing it, right? Like some people, 90% of new businesses fail.
Yeah.
Right? Why do they fail? You say you open the hairdressers, and some people think turnover is profit.
Yeah.
You need to have 2 years of rent money for your business with no profit. Then you got a chance of surviving, right? Too many people worry about what people think. You just have to worry about what you think of yourself. Then you're tough, then you're strong, you're resilient,
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Thank you for that. How can we motivate ourselves to A, keep going when things get tough, and B, to avoid procrastination, not starting something at all, which
like
seems
I
to
said,
be a lot of things that as people, do.
like I answered before, going from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. So you're going from failure to failure to failure without losing that. So that
What's
was
a daily practice or weekly or whatever mindset sort of practice that someone can do when things get really tough? What is it that you do to then ground yourself again and then then sort of
It's like this. Say I wake up in the morning, sometimes I'm drained, right? Mornings, sometimes I'm drained. There's so much going on in my mind. It might not be business-wise, it might be life-wise. Like I went through a painful divorce. I've had a lot of people I love in my life pass away. So I go through my turmoil, right? Money is not important to me. I'm a multi-millionaire. It's never been the money, it's the goal. Can I be a millionaire? And I've done it, right? So it's like I get up and I open the curtain first thing, music's on.
Right.
Music's on and I'm fast. Everything's getting done fast. To-do list, get going on your productive tasks, right? So, and procrastination.
Is there any sort of like meditation or healing or something that you do as like a ritual in the morning that helps you?
I mean, look, when you get to a certain level of business, there's no choice.
You have to do it.
You know what I mean? Like what I do, what I've done since I was young, I jump in the deep end, and then I learn to swim.
Right.
Too many people, especially corporate people, the LinkedIn crowd, everything's got to have terms and conditions and this and that, and everything's got to be right. I've had friends lose millions over that, and I've had friends make millions from my advice, right? Jump in the deep end and learn to swim after.
Right.
What do I do when I do a big event? I book Eric Thomas. I send a deposit and I book a hotel, pay a deposit. The show has to happen now.
Yeah.
I paid Eric Thomas a deposit and I've paid for the venue. The show has to happen. Then, most people, I don't want to pay. Let me see if I can. Let me test the crowd. Let me test the response of a ticket. Let me test the algorithm. No. Jump in the deep end. Learn to swim after. But sorry to say, a lot of people watch this video are so conditioned they won't do it. They won't take that jump. Like I've got a friend in Dubai. she's wanted to buy a property for 6 years. She never bought a property in Dubai for 6 years. And she lives there permanently. I came in and bought 2 villas like that. With only only 3 weeks. I'm not saying there's a big thing with being wise and being foolish as well.
Yeah.
But, failure is part of the territory. I'm willing to fail 9 times for my success. Most people are not willing to fail 9 times.
So it is about obviously having knowledge in an area before you start making those massive decisions, as in jumping in the deep end and then learning how to swim. Because what you're talking about is just the sort of how am I going to get the so and so booked, and how am I going to get the people and so forth. So what you're saying is it's not about being foolish in terms of, it's not your territory, not your area, you don't know anything about it, and then you're going blindly into something. So for example, if you never bought a property, you don't just go randomly buy a property, you need to go and do all your research, right?
No, I mean, when I bought my first flat, I dropped out of university, all right?
And you bought it with your
And I had my university loan. And I'm writing a book, so my book could be out in May, the true story on how I made my first £1 million.
Yeah.
But I dropped out of university. Why? I had an argument with my teacher, my business teacher in school. I said, "Sir, what business have you run?" And he said, "Don't be cheeky, keep quiet, Sunil, you're disrupting the class." I said, "No, sir." I said, "I just want to know, sir." Because a real entrepreneur asks a lot of questions, right? So I said, "I want to know, sir, what businesses have you run?" He said, "Sunil, I never ran a business." So I said, "What are you going to teach me?" I said, "You're earning £25,000 salary and you're on a pension plan. You're trying to teach me how to run a business." So a week after, I walked out of university, broke, no money. But I said, that man's not going to teach me nothing.
Oh my goodness.
And I walked out broke. And my friends, we talked about buying a flat, 4 of us, in White City. And I said, let's buy a property because they were really cheap. Council flats were cheap those days in White City. 3 of my friends dropped out of the plan and I went alone and done it myself.
Wow.
I didn't know what a mortgage was. I just said, I went to view a flat. And I said, I like that. And then, I jumped in the deep end. You know what I mean? And I was low with money and then I hustled. I'm not this, maybe you might not find wealth coaches or trainers like me around because I'm just in the thick of it all. I'll do it my way. It's my way. And there's lots of other ways. I won't say my way is the only way. But let's say you want to, I don't want to talk about Bitcoin. Well, let's say you do want to go into property. Then just study someone who's successful in property.
That's it.
Buy his book. But then in the end, get ready to jump in. You're going to have to jump in.
At some point, you have to jump in.
But don't have a fake wealth coach. A lot of wealth coaches are fake.
Okay, and in regards to avoiding procrastination or not starting now, what do we, because a lot of us do end up in this procrastination stage. What is that and how can we overcome that?
Right, procrastination. One word I can say for people that procrastinate, weak. Weak people. I'm sorry to say this, weak, right? My opinion on this is more than, I'm not saying 100%, mummy and daddy saved you most of your life.
Right.
That's my opinion. Mummy and daddy, when you fell down, mummy and daddy picked you up every single time. And when you might have left home and you wanted to start a business and you rang mummy and daddy to bail you out again. Every time you fell down, mummy and daddy bailed you out. So there's a weakness there. Me, there's certain things happen in my life. I don't say it on camera because you shouldn't say stuff on camera. It's too emotional, right? There's things that happened to me in my life from a young age that I had to know what a council tax bill, electric, gas, cooking, I had to know from a young age, right? I had to know what it's like to go to a grocery store with coppers. I had to go to a bank and withdraw. Before, when I was in university, I went to a bank and withdrew £1, right? I got no choice. I had to hustle and I had to get my way through. Sorry to say this, people are getting weak. Mum and dads love their kids, right? You don't bail them up. You let them fall sometimes. You let them fall. And when you're on your own 2 feet and you're paying your own rent and you're paying your own bills and then you know what it is, then you will know how to manage your money properly in a business. Right? You won't keep leaning on mummy and dad because a business person don't rely on no one. Yeah,
because when you don't have a fallback, you change the way you...
if you're procrastinating, I do it as well because writing my book has taken nearly 3 years. I've started it and stopped it so many times. It's because it's something new. It's a new thing and it's like, have I even got the time? No. There's always time. There's always time. Like, I procrastinate. It's because I'm weak in certain departments. But most people, they don't really achieve much.
It's about building discipline and,
Yes.
and building that muscle.
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
not all to do with their parents bailing out all the time, but it's just an opinion of mine. 'Cause I see people that are very weak. I see people that they're not going to get through.
Yeah.
They're not going to get through much. They keep relying. Cut ties, burn your bridges. Say to mum and dad, look, I'm going to look after myself for the next 3-4 years, see if I can do it.
Yeah,
You know?
totally on your own. Brilliant. Thank you for that, Sunil. Again, guys, remember the competition. So share 3 times. Let me know in the comments box below that you've shared 3 times. So put shared times 3, and we'll have a look. And a lucky winner will win 2 VIP tickets for Sunil's Awaken the Greatness Within, which is on the 15th of December. And Sunil on this platform has said that another 2 people would win 2 tickets. So there'll be 3 winners. So keep sharing and let us know in the comments box below as well, and I'll announce the winners a bit later on in the show. So I just want to say hi, Madassa. Thank you for joining as well. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. And also, you know, do tell us as well what kind of things do you do? What's your rituals in the morning or in the evening during the day, in terms of you getting through when you're finding it tough or hard or procrastinating? So do share with us your comments as well. Okay. So what are your practices you use daily and how to motivate yourself? When did your mindset change?
I'm competitive. So trying to like reach certain people or certain levels or reaching 1 million, or so I'm competitive, so that juices me. That's exciting. I always need a goal. I need an exciting goal. Get the endorphin rush for a couple of, maybe a month, then you go to the next exciting goal. So what techniques do I use?
Yeah, so your practices, whether it's daily or weekly, to motivate yourself, because motivation's a different thing now. We've talked about a number of other skill sets, but motivation is a big one as well, isn't it?
Well, I try to keep clear thought, so I can analyze something properly, like analyze a problem properly. Technique-wise, I just kind of just get on with the work, and I study every day as well. Like I watch educational videos at least half an hour a day. Like entrepreneur never stops learning. So I'm always trying to learn. Like if I'm struggling in a certain department, then I'll try and research something.
Okay.
So I'm a researcher. So I'll research for information, spiritual information, business information. At least an hour a day should go in learning something. YouTube is an amazing platform where you can learn something amazing. So plan, if I'm struggling in something, like I was struggling in leadership, so I went and researched Tony Robbins' leadership styles, and then implement, try. If it works, keep it on. Like outcome focused. So I'm outcome focused. So it's like, it's amazing. Another great technique people could use is being outcome focused, right? So what I mean by outcome focused is you're just focusing on what outcome you want. Like let's say we plan this interview, so my outcome focus, let's get an amazing interview done. The rest will take care of itself, and we might have some problems along the way.
Yeah, which
so
we did.
Right?
You know, we couldn't
but we had an outcome focus, and me and Sobi, well, let's get the interview done. So because we were outcome focused, like saying if you're getting a mortgage, if all you want is the mortgage, then you're just going to keep trying. A lot of people will complain about this journey. In between, you will waste time. Like you might get 10 emails. That's about what you're trying to achieve, but the answering those emails now are not going to get you to your outcome. Like say your meetings, what happened? People got off track a lot, right? So say if you want to tell, it's important for you to tell your sister that you love her. So when you get on the phone to your sister, before you get on the phone, you say to them, I'm outcome. I want to tell my sister that I love her. I haven't said it for a long time. So you go, oh, how's it going? How's work? And most of the time you'll go off track.
Yeah.
But if there's a gap in the conversation, I say, I just wanted to tell you that I love you. So I got my outcome done.
Yeah, and then it doesn't matter.
A lot of people will go off track. They won't have the outcome.
Yeah.
So a really important tip, guys, keep on the outcome.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. What is your favorite book that has inspired you and why? And it could be anything, just one favorite book.
I think Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Robert Kiyosaki is free on YouTube, guys. So you can go to YouTube and listen to that. When it got me thinking about assets and liabilities.
Yeah.
Like I'm an asset builder. I am an
Yeah.
asset. I build assets. An asset is anything that makes money. A liability is something that leaks out money. So if you're a car chauffeur and you buy a nice car, that's an asset because you're using it to make money. But if you're just buying a car to show the neighbors, to show off, it's foolish. You know,
Yes.
if you can't afford it, right?
Yeah.
So Robert Kiyosaki and old Richard Branson books.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the books when I dropped out of university. I read Richard Branson books, and I run my businesses. I try to emulate Richard Branson a lot. So old Richard Branson books and Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Okay, brilliant. Great books. And there you are. You can get them on YouTube as well.
Yeah, you can get lots of audio books for free.
Free, yeah, exactly. Because it is about learning, isn't it, and developing yourself constantly as well, especially if you want to create a wealth. And wealth for me is as in successful in every or 7 core areas of your life, which a lot of you know about. That's what it's about, right? It's not about one area. It's about making money only or having a career or a business. It's about everything: your health, your wealth, your fitness, socially as well, family, friends, and so forth. Right?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. And again, is there any other advice or tips you would like to share before we finish?
Learn from other people's mistakes. Right? Learn from other people's mistakes. Like, I've got loads of videos. I don't sell much. I don't sell courses because I don't have time to sell courses because I want to give value to people. But when someone's a specialist, they can get something done so quick. So it's hard. The terrain is really hard at the moment for business and to grow, especially social media platforms and growing with algorithms and all different platforms. So the advice would be to kind of learn from other people's mistakes, never give up, attitude, never ever ever give up. Realize you're not going to live forever, right? No one in life is remembered for copying someone, right?
To be original.
A legacy, legendary people created something. So the most important thing you can have is creativity. And even if you've got no followers, but you're doing something different, you'll break through in the end. Talent wins in the end. Talent wins in the end. Me and Sobia, it's like, before the interview started, before we started recording, I said, let's give them value. Let's give them, and Sobia is the same, let's value to people, right? Where 90% of people is, how can we sell them?
Yeah.
How can we sell to these people? See, when you value, when you care about people, money will come later on. And if it doesn't come, who cares? It doesn't matter. You've done what you wanted to do in your soul, right?
Yeah.
And end of the day, do what makes you happy. No one's got a right to take away your happiness.
Yeah.
But it's hard to uncover because there's so much conditioning from young age and from college and families and so much. Just decide what makes you happy and put your whole life into it. Put your whole life, every bit of energy into it. And if you can make money out of that, you're better off than a billionaire.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so many unhappy millionaires and billionaires. And the last thing, big mistake that I made, from 1 property to 2 properties to 10 properties, I hustled my way through last 20 years, but I never had exit plan. I never had exit plan. I was like a racehorse galloping for mortgages and buying properties and lending money of 10 people. And it's so hard to get a mortgage for me sometimes, and I find battle my way through, but there's no exit. So I became asset rich and cash poor because your money gets locked in a house.
Yeah.
You might put 50,000 into a house and you have a £1,000 mortgage.
Yeah.
If you want to spend 20,000 if you're getting married, you can't unlock the money out of houses in UK that easily.
Yeah.
So whatever business you start, whatever you do, have an exit plan. I'm concentrating my energy on exit now. I'm trying to work with the banks to get some cash out of these assets now, right? And it was a big mistake not having an exit. So whenever, like I'm doing stuff in Dubai, but I already have an exit plan. So I'm buying properties in Dubai, yes, but I have an exit strategy of 2022.
Right.
Because 2022, I'm predicting a crash in Dubai. I've analysed it. Because I've been through 2 property crashes in my life, yeah? So I'm going to be selling my assets in 2021 in Dubai and keeping 102. And when the crash comes, I'll go shopping again.
Yeah, okay.
So most people make money in the crashes, but have an exit, guys, or you end up like I struggled a lot for 15 years.
Yeah.
Because there's always another house to buy,
Absolutely.
you know, then another credit card to bring out. Now I want to release some cash and semi-retire and just do what I love. That's why I've started this events company.
Yeah.
Because I can meet people. When you're doing so much property deals, it becomes lonely, right? When you're working, it's that routine so nice. You have a laugh with your friends and come back late from breaks. And, you know, you lose that when you're an entrepreneur because you're like, it becomes lonely. So the events company, because I want to be one of the best motivational speakers in the world, it gets me meeting you guys face to face,
Yeah.
right? I can meet people. I want to take it to Dubai. I want to make a roadshow out of it. I'm talking to Tony Robbins' son at the moment. He might speak as well. So go to ericthomasinlondon.com for tickets for that. And then you've got awakenyourgreatness.co.uk. And I'm on all the social media platforms. But I'm not here to sell. I'm here to serve you guys.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for that. And like I said, out in the description box, I've left Sunil's details as well on his Awaken Your Greatness, which is on the 15th of December. Also, the Eric Thomas event, which is coming in 2019 as well. And also, if you want to connect with Sunil as well, there's his Facebook, which you can connect with him as well directly. And obviously, his upcoming book that he's got publishing next year, is it?
Yes, it will be 100% finished by May.
May, okay, May next year.
Well, I'm the biggest fake, the biggest loser.
He said it on
I'm
here,
the biggest
so.
loser. You can all the haters can private message. See, you lied. The book will be finished in May, and I will be launching it with Eric Thomas on the stage.
Brilliant. Okay, so there you have it. And thank you so much all for joining us. And I'm just going to, so we do have two winners. We've got Parish who will be in contact with you in regards to tickets. So you're one of the lucky winners. So well done. So you'll get 2 VIP tickets. And also, Surinder, you will also get 2 VIP tickets to the event as well on the 15th of December. Now, we do have a third person. So when I come offline, if there's any of you who want to still win that, then that's open to you till tomorrow till 11 a.m. and I will announce the third winner who can get the 2 VIP tickets. So keep sharing and let me know in the comments box below, shared times 3, and then I will know that and we'll get someone who wins that. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your time. Have an amazing week, and I will see you at about 7 o'clock my normal time on Wednesday for next week's topic, which I'll share with you later on next week. So take care, love you all, and thank you so much, Sunil, for being
welcome.
part of
You're all welcome. Can I leave them with one quote?
Go for it.
Let me go close to the camera. I've got my mic on, yeah? You must do what others won't do in order to have what others don't have. Okay? Do what the 1% are doing, not the 99%, okay? I wish you all the best of luck, and if any of my tips has helped you, just drop me a private message. Let me know that I'm helping you guys, because that's my new mission.
I also have one quote for you guys as well, but just a small one, and that just ties in today's topic, and that is, the secret to having it all is believing you already do. So just have that mindset, and I leave it at that. Thank you all. Bye. Love you
Never
all.
give up.